Alright. That's a little better. Yeah, just a little bit. There we go. Alright. Hello. Hello. Alright. Let me fix all this stuffity stuff over here so I can get my comments section. And there we go. Have a little bit of root beer. And make sure, there we go, yep, comment section's popping up. And Spuds, welcome first. Grab a quick little drip of that. Alright. So, only a few more weeks till the American football season is starting. As you can see, I've got my team, and I'm not that, excited. They did okay last season, but let's see how they do this season. Their first game is against the frickin' Chiefs, and I'm like, oh man, they're just gonna get crushed. It's the frickin' Lions, they're gonna get crushed. It just is our luck for being a Lions fan. So, anyway, welcome everybody, welcome. Today, I hope I can get through a bunch of stuff. I have a big project in mind for this area here. Bam! Kind of fixing up this area a little bit, doing a few things over here. We're going to probably start with over here, getting a few things fixed up. I wanted to make a couple of adjustments on the road, just a few things in my tests. Chris, welcome. In my test city, as I was kind of building through what I, trying to figure out what I wanted to do this week, and I'm glad I did, because to be honest, the other stuff I had planned was just leading me to nowhere, and it had such a bad, it just was going nowhere, so that's all I could say. So now I have a great plan in mind. It's going to help increase the growth of the city as far as our citizens go, and as you can see, we need that. It's going to help out a little bit with some of the industry that we need, and then you're going to see the business section kind of start growing as well, and so we're going to take care of that as well. But first, there's just a couple things I wanted to do. Like right here, this really bugs the snot out of me. You see this traffic problem I got going on here? And you got these two little sections, and the people are just, I don't know, being lame about it. So we're going to pause this for a second. Get rid of our roads here, and oops. That's what I wanted. Fix this. Go with freeform. Oh, you know what? Need to make sure I've got all this stuff turned on. And that'll connect it like that. That'll help at least make it a single intersection through there for the people that need to drive. I mean, it's going to only take care of so much traffic, but we got other things we're going to be doing that'll help out with this in the future, so we'll get back to this in probably not today's episode, but soon. So, just wanted to fix that. We're going to get rid of that. Get rid of this. In fact, this and this are going to both change. We'll get to this soon, but we're going to start over here. Because, see, we still have some traffic issues. The traffic has calmed down from the last episode where we were looking at it, and it was just the entire freeway was backed up. Part of it is that a lot of the trucks were coming from the train station, which was all the way over there, and that's where a lot of these trucks are going back to. They're coming from this section, so it's where the traffic came from and is all that. So part of it, I wanted to clean this up, and I had a great idea, and we're going to actually put a roundabout in right here. I'm trying to stay away from roundabouts as much as possible, and I'm only using them when needed. You see a lot of people are just throw them in frickin' everywhere, and eventually you kind of run out of space for certain things you want to do in your city. I feel that way, at least. So, like, areas like this, though, where it's going to be a large roundabout, I already have area where I'm not really using too much of it. It's next to the freeway, so I might do something with it in the future, but I Oh, it's going good. You know, just kind of a hangout day. Haven't really done too much. Stayed away from doing chores today. But yeah, so building the roundabout right here seems like a great idea. You kind of see how I put this in. It's going to help out with a lot of this traffic too. In my test build, the roundabout actually cleared up a lot of the traffic. And then we're going to end up moving these out of the way, putting in a train station here. And I did this very first thing. I put the train station in because I wanted to see if it was going to mess up traffic, screw everything up for me right here. As long as I don't do too much adding in of extra business and stuff like that, and extra, you know, people, you know, I'm going to have one area that's going to get some building going on as far as industry goes. But if I keep it kind of mellow, this train station doesn't see hardly any traffic, but it has a lot of outgoing and stuff like that, and so it tends to make a pretty decent buck for the city. So, Demetrius, welcome. How you doing? Where was you? How have you been for the past 2 weeks, man? I haven't seen you do any videos unless it's not showing them to me for some reason. So I've been looking for you and I can't find your videos. But we're going to be doing the build on I can't think of it right now, Skylines 6. So definitely ready for that because I haven't seen any videos from you lately. So, but that's what's going to go on now. So let's get back to this. Alright, I need to... I like building the roundabouts, these large ones with highway sections because it just makes things easier. Actually, no, first I've got to do this. I got to come off of here. It's 6 lane just to start. Straight. Go one section out. That should be... Oh, wait. It might have been too much. Nope, that's good, that's good, that's good. So we'll go curved. Now, oops. Now we can go up here, choose this. That's correct, been busy with fixing my PC. Oh, so you're having some issues on the PC. Yeah, I get that too. She's having some stuff with the PC, that's alright then, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to next week though, so... I am definitely ready for it. Alright, I think I need to get rid of these guidelines real quick. This will help me out just to get past all... What in the world is going on? It's not wanting to give me like a lock on my 90 degree here. So I guess I need the guidelines for a moment. Let's go this way with it. Oh, these guidelines kind of messed me up. And that is an ugly circle. I mean, it'll work. That is ugly. Let's see if I can fix this. I just don't like it. I don't like it being ugly like that. So we're going to go curved. We're going to get this. Get that out of there. Maybe that. See, that's my problem right there, is it wants to grab these guidelines. I don't want it to do that. There we go. Now it's doing it properly for me. Until we get to these guidelines. Alright, now we'll probably take these out now. There we go. That's a proper circle. There we go. Been editing your ass off these last few days. I bet, huh? Square circle. Yes. I mean, I could have had like all the inner roads and stuff like a lot of people do, but sometimes I don't care about really doing too much work on it. I'm just trying to throw down a circle. It'll fix itself, I think. Alright, so, one thing I did, which worked out really well for this whole traffic situation coming in and out of this area, and it, you know, don't have to do it too often, but this, I'm going to go with the straight line, because it gives me a nice 45. Gotta get a little closer here. Just like that. Now everybody can get... Oh, that circle is going the wrong damn direction. How in the world? Oh, I did it. That's right. I went the other way. Fix that. Alright. Now as they come off of the freeway and everything, they just turn onto here. They go straight into the intersection there. And then what I do here... We go find this... No, I don't need 3 lane, I don't think, because there's only 2 lanes coming off, so just a 2 lane. And we go with, actually, stop that. Go with the freeform, because I want to give it a slight curve, if it would. No, I don't want that. I want, come on, give me it. There we go. There we go. Well, I was hoping for a slight curve. There we go. That works. And you know what? I think I am going to do 3 lane. I wasn't thinking about that, but there is the other lane that comes in right there. So we're going to do a 3 lane just for lane mathematics. That should work. All right. Now we can connect back into everything else. Get this prepared for later use. Current and later use, I should say. Back there. Later on, actually, we're just going to do it right now. We're going to purchase this square right here. This allows us to do one of the next steps here with including this train station. In my test build, I kind of built like a road this direction, but I don't need to do it right now because it's not even going to be used. There's like no purpose to it, so I am going to get rid of that. Make it to where people can just turn. There's no stopping there or anything like that. Now, okay, with that built, that's going to help out traffic. I can hit play. Everybody's got to figure themselves out now. You see them go in circle and all that. So next, what we got to do is move these. No. I don't want to demolish anything. Come on now. So we're going to put them kind of in the center here. Put 2 of them there. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Move it. We're going to do this. Because you're going to see some other really cool stuff that I'm going to do here. It'll look great. So I'm going to move this one down here. This one as close as I can. Right there. Actually, I don't even... Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah. I don't want to give away too much, but I do need that to be as close as I can to the recycling center. I'm going to add in... Because I'm going to do some other stuff in this area, too. This is all going to hopefully happen today. Hoping to finish Skylines 6 episode tomorrow, so I can finally get back. Yes, alright. That would be awesome. That's what I've been looking for. I'm like, where's Sadek Lake? So, yeah, cool. I'm glad it's not like me, like I'm missing it for some reason, or anything like that, so. Like, I would have totally felt bad if you had been on today, and I went and saw Valley, because he started today at your normal time, and I watched his video, and I would have been like, dude, I would have totally watched Demetrius if he would have been on at 11 instead. So, I'm not any defense to Valley, because Valley's an awesome dude. I love his videos. He's a great guy. But I haven't seen your videos in 2 weeks. So, all right, we're going to add that in because it's going to be needed. I'm going to add one more in right here. These are going to be necessary there because when I moved them from where they were at, they're getting less wind, so they're generating just a few less watts per hour or whatever. So, yeah, they're generating a little less. So I wanted to add in 2 more. That'll kind of make up for what's being not generated yet. So we're going to get now our next step going, and that is to add in our cargo terminal. So, okay, check this out. I ran this simulation for a long time. I had it running for quite a few hours, I guess you could say, because I walk away from it for a little bit too, just to let this run. So this 4-lane road works out great with using the train station right here in the center of it, just kind of centering it in there. Because the one thing is your vehicles can't cross the middle there, right? So they have to come in from this road or this road, or go out this road. So it makes it like it's a one-way street coming in and out. So they have to basically kind of make a loop to get themselves in there, unless they're coming from this direction. So if they're coming from over here, they have to make this right, this left, left again, and then they can drop off and use that. So it makes it a very useful way to use it, I guess, using that 4-lane road there. And that's what I think really helped out with the traffic and keeping it from backing up a lot. So now let's go ahead and add in these lines. I'm not going to get too crazy. You can see how close the highway is here. When I built this map, I didn't think about things like making train tracks cross the highway and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to do just the basic tunnel and everything like that. So whatever, it's fine, it'll work. Oops, but I should go with freeform here. Let me get it to come out just a little bit. Now we'll drop it in. There we go. Like that. Cross over. I'm going to stay underground for just a moment here. Oh, shoot. I did not even realize that I had that going. I've got a freaking subway system, and I forgot about that. Okay, we just gotta do this. It's fine. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Now I dropped it down a level. That should allow me to go under it. Like that. There we go. Bring it back up. Come on, come on. Give me a good spot. Bring it back up right there, and then we'll come back up for our tunnel. What is going on here? It is in freeform, but it's like trying to grab it. Maybe it's the angle on this. Let's just turn off everything. Alright, you know what? I'm going to back this up just a couple spots. Bring this up to where I want it to be. Now I can go like this. No, no, no. Not yet, not yet. Right here. Now I can do this. Stop grabbing the darn road. Alright. Stop. Stop it. Just stop it. Oh my word. Alright, hang on. I gotta do this first. Take a little 45 out. Let's see here. Let's Alright, stop it right there. And now we should be able to come out. Oops. See, now I should just fix this. What's going on? Oh, it must have been saving or something real quick. Stop trying to grab roads. There we go. There we go. No, I should just do that really quick. I want the best slope possible. Right there. And we'll back this up just a touch because we should do this. There we go. Okay, not really perfect, but sweet. It works. It works. All right. So, let me get a sip off of this real quick. You know, I was thinking, kind of cool to do something like this. You got this little intersection here. So what if, where is it? Yeah. Grab this. I know it's a thing that I don't really need. I don't have any of the stuff, you know, I'm not going to like make them have earthquakes, but this little box right here, there you go, parked next to the thing, looks like, you know, it's part of the junction, you know, part of the train. It's, you know, makes it to where there's signs. It's not really part of the train. Cool if they let us do stuff like that. So I just thought it would look kind of neat putting that right there. Then we can come in here, and since it's a nice little tropical area, we'll throw in a few trees. Throw a couple over here. Probably have a couple over here so it's not just in one spot. There we go. I have these growing in this build or in this map, so we'll throw a few of these in. Then a couple more little palms. I liked using all the palms. They all look good. Right there. A couple of Tanya. And spread a little out at the outskirts here. We have some grass already in the area, so maybe I'll just add a little couple more over here on this side. There we go. And it looks great. So now the trains are coming through. They got a nice little oasis spot, kinda. There's a little switch box or whatever you want to call it. They come through this way. Whoosh. Go underground to get underneath all this mess. Okay, what is going on? Let's clear this up, people. Let's clear this up. You should have plenty of... maybe there's lights. I bet that's what it is. Yep. There we go. Took the light off there, so hopefully that fixes everything. So now it comes up. They can get in here. Now what I want to do here... Let's see here. Oh, wait. Wrong one. There we go. Is I'm going to follow this around. I'm going to bring it back underground at a certain point because I don't want to bring the train tracks next to the living area. Like, this is all housing through here in Willow Square. So I don't want train tracks running through here. I want to get it on this opposite side where we have businesses, the park. So whenever trains run through, the noise is kept into an area. It's got a lot of trees and stuff like that. But it's away from where people are living. So we're going to get that. Let's do this. We'll start with is the freeform. Let's make sure we got all this. I want to keep it sort of close to the highway. That's not going to work out like that. I'm going to just stop that there. And we'll go this direction with it for now. So I switched the radio station, by the way, if anybody's wondering. I'm on the Railhawk radio station currently. I was paying attention to stuff that was, you know, like I was going through all the, why can't I think right now? Just going through all of the stuff from my videos and everything like that. Why can't I think of it? The YouTube studio, there we go. And I realized that last week's video, I did the 80s station on here, and there's a copyright strike for the music, so. I've been doing great, man. I hope you've been doing good, too. So, we're going away 1 week, and 2 weeks we stay at home. Other 2 weeks we stay at home. So you got a vacation, huh? I wish I could get on a vacation. I want to go down to Las Vegas and visit my older sister. get a tunnel going here. I have to drop down. Oops. Not proper. You know, I kind of forgot what I was talking about 2 seconds ago. 3 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks. Excited for Baldur's Gate 3, so I'm playing this as I have the 40-euro ticket. Might hop on a train and go somewhere for a day. Oh, that's dope. Man, that is... Come on, give me a good stretch. That, we'll do that. I wasn't thinking about this intersection. What a blunder. I guess I don't have to worry about money, so we can just do this. Let's go back underground again. Do-do-do-do. There. I should be able to go under this bridge. I think I have enough room there. Space already occupied. Wait a minute. I saw a spot. Okay, I didn't quite plan this track all the way out. I only did so much to just get it over here in my original little test build. So this is I almost feel like I'm rebuilding the track from scratch. Just an FYI. Alright. There we go. Now we're connected in. See, I wanted this to be connected in so that trains could go back and forth between this station and the new one over here. That's the only reason. It's not like I want them to go in that loop for any other reason like that. There's already a decent enough loop here for the trains to go in a circle and get back to where they need to go. So I'm also trying to keep all of the traffic for cargo trains on one track system and all the traffic for human trains on the other system. So this train track over here, this doesn't get cargo trains on it. This just gets all the trains coming into this station and things like that. Eventually we'll have train stations over here, possibly, once we get to the side of the map. Maybe over here by the mountains or something. But for now, this track, this doesn't get any, trains like that at all. So, and then the opposite goes for that. So, that's what we're doing. Track art, welcome, man. Welcome. So I did something that you're going to be like, why'd you do that? I put a train station right there on that road. But it works out great. I watched it for a while. It was good. How in the world? Oh, pause. I forgot to add this track together. But I don't have any other businesses on this road. So it works out good. I've got fire station, hospital, things like that, police station. But as far as businesses, nobody with businesses on this road. So all the traffic is just telling you it's going to work out just fine off of this 4-lane. That's connected. That's going through. Dropped it down before I got to the housing. And I'm connected back in over there. That should fix a lot of the problems that we were having I was having with that. Now I can go on to the next step. So we've got that done. For anybody who's just now joining us, that's Jack Art there. And anybody who's not maybe showing up in the chat or anything like that yet, we have gone through, we put this little quick roundabout in to try and help the traffic, reduce the traffic, which look at that, it has done that. Then we moved these windmills so that we could get this train station in because we needed a train station for this area. By how much traffic we got last episode, it was obvious to me we needed trains over here because a lot of the traffic coming in was coming from the other train station. So now that all the traffic has calmed down, we're not going to have a billion trucks running out of there. This is the best time to add it in. Well, it would have been fine earlier too, but it works out great now. I'm not going to get a ton of traffic over here, and I can take the next step, and that is adding in this little area right here, which is going to be for industrial. So we're going to come over here. There's something I wanted to do with this. In my test build, this worked out really nicely. Helped me to really just kind of focus on this tiny area here, what I wanted with it. So we're going to turn all this off. And straight line is perfectly fine for this. I just don't want it. I want to have the access to do this with it, so I can kind of get it in the right spot where I want it to be. Right there, pretty much right there. Then I'm going to take this and go ahead and, you know what, I'm going to wait because I need to put my roads in first. So we're going to do that. I want to run a little road, like a little line of the fence up that way against the road that I put in right now. And I'm going to stick to 4-lane roads through here just for fun. Gives me better traffic through here and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and turn all this back on. Want to basically just mirror that other road. Oh, this did it to me on the last test episode, or when I was testing this out, it did that to me too. So just got to go in and do that. Then what is that? It's a medium road. Do this straight across there. Then we go to curved. And that fixes that. Now, go back down here to this. Regarding the size of the area, you would need more than one station. It's very possible that it does, but if this goes according to how my test build went, it actually works very well for this area. What's about to you'll see what's going to happen through here. Hopefully I can get everything in my mind, you know, and my plans going. Vermont Park takes a decent little bit of some of the product from this area. Then I'm going to have connections going through here for driving and everything like that. This is all going to be filled up, and it should take, like, some of the businesses and things like that should take some of this product. So it works. It works. I promise you. I need 2 stations. I have another plan. It won't happen during this episode. Probably won't even happen during the next episode of Foosha. But in the future, I do want to build a small cargo airport over here in this area. I'm not sure if I can get a future... Yeah, this is the final square I can do over here. So I want to do a small cargo airport kind of like here next to the freeway in the future. That'll give me access... And I'm going to build a quick highway. Okay, like... I'm telling you some stuff that's way further in the future, but there'll be a small highway that runs from this area over here, kind of connects up the cargo and everything. It'll just basically be for buses and trucks, and it'll connect this area and stuff like that. But that's all in the future. It isn't 100% planned out yet. It's still being thought of. It's only a cargo airport, not necessarily going to bring in a lot of stuff like that. But yeah, so... That's future plans. Right now, the plans are, as the plans are, they do tend to work out. Let's hit play. I don't know why I hit pause on that. So you'll see what's happening, though. It should work. It should work. It should work. I promise. As far as the songs go, since you were saying you like that song there, I was just telling everybody, I got a copyright strike using the 80s station on my video last week, or on the live video last week. So if anybody does these stations, you will get a copyright. It didn't give me like a ban. It didn't like hurt the video in any way, but it did just give me that. It says it on there. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, there's a copyright strike. So maybe in the future that might hurt your video. I don't know. So just FYI for anybody else. Bring this over a little bit. Come on. Not quite that much. There we go. Now coming down. There we go. So I'm not going to completely fill this area up. We'll see what I'm about to do with it here in a second. I want to go fix what I wanted to do in the first place. Now let's just kind of add the rest of this in. Yeah, that should be fine. I didn't turn off any of the stuff that would have fixed that. Let me get closer to the road, but that's alright. Alright, so this... Let's go over here now into this. We're going to make this a nice little zone. I can be sloppy with it, come back and fix it later. It's fine. I'm not doing anything else in this area. So, let's see. It's called Brook Square. I'm going to change that. I'm going to call it... the Brook... Oops. Co-op... community. There we go, that's nice. The Brook Co-op community. Let's use the name that was there, but I don't like the Brook Square necessarily because it's a triangle. So, I suggest your own playlist together from World. I would like to. Whenever I do videos that aren't live, I can do that. But like as far as going live, until I get a PC, I'm stuck with the stuff that's on the game, and that's kind of how I have to deal with it, I guess. I don't need to do anything here. But this, let's go ahead and go through here really quick. Go through cycle. I gotta. You know what? While I'm thinking of it, I gotta fix it. I have to fix it now. I always say every time, I'm gonna make it citywide, and I never do. So citywide. Recycle plastic citywide. And I think that's really all I care about as far as being citywide. Maybe encourage biking citywide. And filter industrial waste citywide. Actually, you know what? That's going to show up on a bunch of places I don't want it to, so I'll take that off. But as far as the other stuff goes, that's what I want. Citywide, that's there. Now, I go back in here. And anything that I want to add to this, such as power usage, water usage, since this is going to be a little community of farms, I don't really need to add anything else to that. There's not going to be anything. City planning will make industrial space planning there. That's fine. Yeah, I know. It sometimes with console you get a little stuck. I am excited to see what they do as far as, City Skylines 2, what I can do with that. It would be nice if I could put up like a royalty-free playlist on either Apple Music or Spotify, because I have access to Apple and Spotify on my PlayStation, and I could possibly play them over, but I don't know if I could combine the playing the music and streaming at the same time. But if I can, it'd be great to get a royalty-free playlist in the future and try to set it up. I'm going to try and figure that out. I had to try to figure out, because I do have like royalty-free music already on my Apple playlist. So, in fact, there's a couple of people that have some royalty-free songs I could probably even make in the playlist and stuff like that too. So I'll figure it out and see if I can't do something like that on PlayStation in the future. So it will be nice. It would be nice, I should say. Filter industrial waste. This is an industrial area. And nothing to worry about here as far as services. We have that figured out now. So there we go. That's the Brook Co-op community. Let's back this up now. And we're going to make this all about farming right here. And we're going to add in our farms all along here. And I don't want to do a whole lot in here right now. I only need a tiny bit of industrial right now. So I'm just going to do kind of along this road and a couple of spaces up. I don't want to go out on this road with it. I guess I'll do these 2 spots. This is a short road, maybe 3, that one. And then I'll leave these and this for later on once I need a little bit more. That should start building any minute. I did notice that they have the same issue in here, in this version, the remastered version, as in the PlayStation 4 version, where some of these plots of land will show up with just a fence around it, like a wrought iron fence, and there'll be a light right there. There we go. Boom, wrought iron fence, yellow plot of land. And then check this out. You select it, and it's all fruit for all. Well, where's the damn fruit? Where's the fruit stand, right? So sometimes they'll disappear, something else will take its place. There's another one. Or I could go in here, I could do the whole pop, goes the weasel, just delete the thing, let it rebuild in something else. So we'll see what happens. Like this one's getting something built on it, it looks like. Maybe. We'll see what happens with that. And we'll kind of go from there in the future. So for now, what I want to do is we're going to add in a couple of roads crossing over the freeway now, get ourselves set up for the build over on this side. We've got this set up now. This is looking good. This is going to go nice and well, but they're going to start asking for people. Valley, there he is, the one and the only Valley. I had to go and stop by your stream earlier, man. It was fun. I enjoyed that. I totally love playing on roller coaster, or that game, I can't think. I want to say Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I know it's not. Anyway, I totally love that game, and I haven't played it in a while though, and so it kind of got me excited, and I wanted to go check it out again because I do have it on PlayStation. The only reason I haven't played it in a while is because I used to play it on Xbox, and I don't think I've turned on my Series X in a long time. Ever since I got my PlayStation, to be honest, I got PlayStation on this planet because on PlayStation 5, so I can go play it. And oh, they need water. I totally forgot about that. What in the world is this? Is this like a dairy or something? Sunny Grain. It's a granary. Ami's Baking Company. All right, cool. It's a baking company. They all want water though. Let's go fix them up with some water really quick because they're gonna start yelling at me. And best way to do water in vanilla is get rid of all that stuff, the snaps, and just do all this. It lets you move your tips wherever you want them to go. Then I can go like this. It does look futuristic, right? Like almost like it came off of like a Command and Conquer. Like a building from Command and Conquer is what it looks like to me. Seriously. Oh man. If you know Command and Conquer, you know what I'm talking about. Go and play any Command and Conquer game. You're gonna frickin' love it. It's Command and Conquer is amazing. I love those games. They've been around forever. They're PC games, but they did, put them on console and stuff for a while there. So I totally recommend like Command and Conquer 3. Beautiful game. One of the best Command and Conquers ever. In fact, just so you can see, I'm not lying about this. I have to show it off. First game off the top of my head, like I said. All my other ones are PC versions, so they're somewhere else. But Command and Conquer 3, Kane's Wrath. This right here, Xbox 360 version. I'm telling you right now, go get it on PlayStation 3 or whatever console or PC you own. Command & Conquer 3, Kane's Wrath. That's got, it is freaking awesome. There's a Prevessing building. Oh, I used to play in the city in Command & Conquer. I used to send all my troops into the apartments. Yeah, you're right. Dude, they'd get cover. You could take out the enemy super easy that way. You know what you're talking about. All right, so electricity should start popping over to them now that they've got buildings popping up over here. But what's weird is it has a building there, but it still has like the yellow space around it, right? So yeah, there's those yellow spaces. They just haven't fixed it. I don't know why they haven't fixed this. Why, if they're ever going to fix it. They're like, nah, we're too interested in City Skylines 2 now. Or if they'll ever bring us the rest of our DLCs for Remastered. So, eventually. Alright, so the reason I moved these so far over here by those plants is I'm going to do this now. Going to get rid of these power lines. We don't need them. I'm gonna move this. I think over here is just fine. Yeah, you're sad and happy at the same time. He moved it on us, oh no. So we're gonna move this road. Then, what I'm gonna do, this is gonna, check this out. Alright, so we're going back to roads. Now, we're gonna go ahead and choose, we're gonna get our monorails going again. Oh, I need to turn all this stuff back on. And, oops. Just one quick. Stop it! Just one quick. There we go, like that. Then I'm gonna get the. I'm gonna come over here and grab this monorail station with road. There we go. I'm hoping it's like 90 out from that. Now, get off that. We can come over here, grab this. And we can make our build look beautiful. Come across here. Oh, what did I do last time? How did I hurt myself here? Ah, there we go. Just stop that right there. Drop this down. This is going to come all the way down to this road. There'll be more going across here. Don't worry, we're filling this in. It's going to work. It'll be just fine. So this one. Okay, we have the right road picked. I think I made, okay, I did make it across all three of them. When I did the test, I kind of went through a lot of this stuff. Medieval version of Command & Conquer. What? Red Alert's my favorite. That was incredible. Red Alert is great. Red Alert is great. Cossacks is a game I love too. Okay, medieval version of Command & Conquer. I'll have to check that out. Sad to see you go, Demetrius, but hey, I'll catch you next time, and I'll see you next when you got your Skylines 6 video coming up. That should be great. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, let's get this connected. Then we got that. I do want to do this. Even though it's a small space through here, I want to put this one in. This is a basic road, so we're going to change that up. Doesn't have any monorails or anything like that. Because I can fit the right height. See how it changes right there? Perfect. Then get across. Oh, nice. It let me land right there. And we're going to bring this one all the way down. You'll see, I've got some great ideas. Don't worry. This is going to be perfectly fine. I want this road because I want to give all the people that are coming into the train station, that are in this neighborhood, access to what's going to happen here. There's going to be a budding business area right here. It'll be kind of like a tourism area type of thing, something like that, where it's going to have shopping and hotels and stuff like that. So that's what we're planning on for this little area here. Just kind of like, we'll zoom in like this area here. So then all this... Uh-oh, we got a power problem. See, I didn't even throw in enough of the power over here. Oh, wait, maybe I should do this. This will help out. No, not that. Just do a quick little thing like that, and then we can take it out later on. That should help out with power. So, we're going to build on, you know, a lot of business there. We're going to put housing in here. Probably a mix of housing and business in this area. I'm going to do a little bit of housing down in this bottom part here. I wanted to stick with more of the flat level, kind of low level housing and stuff like that through here. So that's what I want for this side, because this side's going to go all high rises and everything like that. as much as we can. So, yep, everybody, saying bye to Demi there. Take care, Demetrius. We will all see you next week. Like I said, missed videos, man. Can't wait to see him again. Root beer. Alright, so let's get this going. Need to go back to our roads. I'm going to continue on this 3-lane road that I have going here with the bus lanes. So I'm going to have to kind of destroy the monorail track when I get over here and stuff like that. But what I want to do is, see, it's got the curve to it, but I can go straight through for that. We're going to go freeform. Just kind of follow the road for a moment here. And then bring it in like that. It's not too shabby at all. I knew it was going to be a little off. You know, the roads can't be 100% perfect with each other off of there, but, you know, it still looks just fine going through there. So we can keep this going now. Is that 81? Okay, there we go. Just want to make sure I'm grabbing that right there. I want to come down a little bit. Like I said, this is actually going to get changed up on the left there where it's coming in. And this is going to, like, come over like this into a roundabout right there. So we'll leave that for a moment. Let's go ahead and fix this. Let's do the same quick thing I did across the way there. Oh, as long as I have all my stuff working properly. Oh, it is all on. Why isn't it? There we go, I guess. Alright, there we are. Now we can go back, add the roads back in. That's supposed to be straight. And this could go to freeform. That is the 6-lane with the bus lanes. You know what? Do this. There we go. That works. Okay. Now we've got all that going. And we'll fix this side now. Pause this so we don't interrupt any traffic with the monorail there. And I think we'll just do a straight shot across. Or actually, you know what? If I hit freeform, I could probably do... There we go. It doesn't have to be a straight shot. It's got a nice little tiny bend to it. It's fine. Perfect. Alright. Let's go fix the monorail track. There we go. Alright. Now, let's prepare for our neighborhoods that are going to get built here. Freeform, get rid of all this. Just like they do with the water lines when it comes to fencing, that is the best way to go. Pardon me, it looks like I got a scratchy throat right now. Now we can kind of follow the dirt line right there. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. As long as we're just taking out these squares and keeping it almost uniform. If I had Move It or any of those cool PC tools, I could make that fence as uniform as possible. I don't have those, so we just get to kind of fudge it. But fudging it works occasionally, so we're good. We'll fudge it to the end right there. We'll prepare this side. And I don't have all the fencing either on this because, again, this is remastered. They haven't given me all the DLCs yet. So hopefully soon I'll get to see some of those. Like, they have that new fence that I was using last time I was in Westwood. It's like a neighborhood fence or something like that. I forget what they call it. One of the later recent downloads, whatever the heck, I can't think right now. Trying to get around this curve. It's using all my brain power. Here we go. I could totally use an ice cream sandwich right now. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna get this one. Even though it's a straight shot, we'll still just keep it on this. Like that. Come down to this side because we're gonna encompass a lot of this. We're gonna try and get a lot done as quickly as possible. I'm not gonna try to force you to sit through like, oh look, we gotta watch him do a bunch of fencing and a bunch of piping and stuff. No. I'm trying to do it fast as possible. We're gonna get over this. Whoa. See that weird shadow from the fence? Do you see how high up in the air it is? As soon as I bring it up. Like, that's something that we're going to have some fun with today. Once we start getting housing built in here and everything, I'm going to show you a couple of funny things. They'll just have you laughing your butt off. Some of the bugs that this game has. I'm sure you've kind of noticed a few already. Like, if I zoom out, you can see like see how the train track gets all that kind of, kind of waviness or whatever, glitchiness to it. There'll be a few other things you'll start seeing that'll start doing stuff like that as I move in and out. So, and then when the houses build, like, I was using mid-century modern, or no. Yeah, maybe it's mid-century modern, whatever. And the ones that have pools, and they were building the pools, and it was like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It was building downward. And then the pool would just show up. David, better late than never. Awesome, thanks for joining. And Alex, welcome. Yeah, nice. Thanks for joining. Alright, so gotta just kind of finish this up right here. Don't have to worry about the roundabout. I'm just trying to get rid of the squares there. Don't worry about it. It's done. Done. Cool. Now, as far as the neighborhood goes, we're going to start here in the center. What I want to do, I've got a great idea. I did this in my little test build, and I think it works out great. So, I'm going to start off just basic medium roads here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the tree line. Go with this. Actually, no, I don't want that. I want freeform. We're going to have a road that comes out right here. We pick kind of center-ish. Let's see, it's kind of right there. Then this, what I want to do here. I'm not sure what I want to do at the rest of this point yet. I haven't really gotten over here in my build. I mean, I could do something like that. I guess that would work. Yeah, that would work. I don't know. We'll think about that later on. But for now, this is where our focus is going to be. So, no worries about that. But what I want to do is I'm going to take a couple sections out right here. We're going to do this. I had fun kind of building this in. I know this is going to be a neighborhood right here that we're building in. And this has the sound, but watch how I build this. You're going to love it. It's going to work. People are going to be able to go right to the center of the neighborhood, get on the monorail, take it to a number of different places, especially because we're going to need workers in an area here really soon. So this is going to be just great. We're going to kind of adjust it just slightly. I want it to be center of that. I can't get it perfect. I wish I could. If I had Move It mod and stuff like that, I'd be able to do better, but we can just do this now. Curved. Oops. And actually gonna do that. Take it out one space. Now we'll just go to upgrade. Boom. Connects in right there. Up. There. Wrong. I want it to go the other direction. So what we're going to do is go, because I don't want those actually running down, to be honest. So what we'll do is we'll take an upgrade. To the trees. We're going to have to go fix that, obviously. What are you doing? Why won't you connect? There we go. I'm like, what's going on? Be right back, Smoke. Go for it, man. I'm glad you're here, man. Alright, let's see. Going through. So, check it out. I noticed that there was these crosswalks here, right, where I brought it in, and I was like, you know, it's gonna bug me because when I always try to watch out for, you know, noise pollution. So as you can see, this area's got a lot of noise pollution over here and everything like that, but I kept, you know, tried to keep the housing a little bit away from as much of the noise pollution as possible. Anywhere people are living, like this has a lot of noise pollution, I know that, it's a tourism area. But it keeps, you know, I got trees, I've got kind of stuff separating it, some smaller businesses, and I figured something out with businesses too. So like these businesses all create noise. If you use the, why can't I think of it? This set of businesses, the organic businesses and stuff like that, they don't create noise. Look at this whole area with the organic businesses. The only thing creating noise is that park and all this stuff that I just moved over here that's going to create noise. So nothing here. So anything you build in your neighborhood here, if you're trying to stay away from noise, if you're going to add businesses kind of here and there, cut out any of the other businesses, use the organic ones, and you'll have business mixed into your neighborhood like you would want, and it's not going to create sound problems for your residents and stuff like that. So that's kind of how we're going to do this, go through this little area here. I got to find my roads. There we go. So for here, I totally love these 4-lane roads. They give you a lot of good traffic options, so we're just gonna stick with them through everything here. Go with curved. This might not be totally symmetrical, but it'll be fine. You won't even notice it once we're all done with this and it's all fixed up and nice and set up and everything the way I want to do it. So you'll see what's going to happen here. This is like, so I make this loop here. All of this in the middle is basically just going to be greenery. It's going to be trees, plants, everything. I'm not going to worry about anything. I might run like a little walkway through there or something so people can have a little bench to sit on in the middle. But that's the idea. And then we're going to keep housing kind of away from just this general area. You'll see how I do that in just a second here. So we're going to go ahead now, go freeform. I think I have it on the wrong... No, I did have it on the right one. Why is it giving me these weird grabs? I don't know. It's like I want to be close to that, but it won't let me follow it for some darn reason. Whatever. Just grab. And finish it off this direction. Now, because of this, I want to bring it in just a little bit. Like that. Now we'll go back. Not going to worry about following any specific path with this inner one. Just kind of let it flow over there like that. This will go straight. Out of here, Valley. Hey, man, you have a great night, rest of your night, and you take care. I hope you have a good rest of your week, too. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do this. In my test, I did add fencing over here. Because, you'll see why in a second. I want, of course, the housing to contain all the housing where it wants to be. I want them to get as much space as possible. And then I only want so much on this street here with the, you know, as far as this goes. You'll see what I'm doing. You'll see. Alright. Freeform. So I want to bring it to where, oh, you know what? I need to do, I'm going to stop it right, you know, I'm not even going to do it. I need to do this other stuff first. Because, let's finish up with the main parts of the roads here. I'm just not thinking properly. I have to do this main stuff first, and then it'll allow me to get to adding that fence in. That was kind of an afterthought in my test build, so hold on. We got this. That. This one I want to mirror the outside road, obviously, like the top. Again, we're going to come in just a little bit. Just like that. There we go, nice. Okay, so now we've got our main skeleton built out here. So, like I said, this area needs to remain kind of in the clear from where all the noise is going to be and stuff like that, right? So what I want to do with it is, first of all, I'm going to get all the complaints about the... Oh, I'm on pause, so I'm not going to get any complaints right away. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to add in a medical clinic. Just going to give a small one right here. That'll help this area. Then on the other side, we're going to do a small fire department. We're going to do the high capacity police headquarters because it's not too big. It's actually not as big as it, you know, as the other stuff that's high capacity. It kind of fits in. So if you check this out, it's actually like maybe just a level taller than our monorail station here. So I think it fits in great, and it gives a lot more coverage to the area as far as all that stuff goes. Glad I didn't miss the whole stream. I'm glad you didn't miss the whole stream either. And yeah, who hasn't hit that like button? You're right, Matcham. So, welcome, guys. Welcome to Ansukaboa. Oh my gosh, this is turning into a party now. Everybody. So, you guys not get to the movie yet, or are you taking a break? What's going on there? Alright, so let's go back to this. What did I do? Oh, that's right. I just added in this little thing. I'm just going to add in this yoga garden right here. Just for the heck of it. It just kind of fills in the space. Nice little green space there, so that's fine. So, with that, it kind of, pardon me, kind of fills in and keeps away. These are all quiet buildings. If you look at all of them, none of them have any noise pollution. So I can go to the police station. None of them have noise pollution, so they're going to help contain the noise pollution from the monorail station there. That is the whole point of this little kind of just circle or oval area and everything like that. Then, now I can come in with the rest of that fencing like I was talking about. Make sure this is all turned off again. Because this is what I want to do with this. I'm going to bring it over. I'm going to add or stop it right there because I want to allow a couple of small businesses. Like I said, I'm going to use the organic businesses. They don't produce any noise, and they can throw a couple of businesses into the neighborhood right here and just kind of use the street, outline it. All this will be dealt with trees and stuff to kind of help with noise pollution. So we're going to come from this side on the top. And let's run this, and we'll stop right here. We'll mirror it on this side. So this will all be cut off from getting anything. The fence will help. Go to your home. There we go. Then these little spaces will get some businesses in them. This won't get anything. Like I said, this is just going to be a nice little green area and stuff like that. So you'll see what else is going on. Don't worry. This is going to get better. So next, let's go back to our roads and finish up how our neighborhood's going to pan out here. So I need this to be freeform. You know what? I'm going to leave that off. That. They don't have to be run straight. They don't gotta be. You can have fun with it a little bit, just like this. There we go. I like using freeform without the snap options. I mean, look at how, you can really kind of play around with this when you're on the console or vanilla, I guess you could say. Console helps out a lot. Vanilla on PC, you've got your mouse and all that, so I'm sure there's not as much of a problem. Keep this going down. Oh, it wants to snap to something right there. Alright, we'll let it, whatever. And one more kind of center of this. Why aren't you letting me just go where I want to go? Let's just... You bastards. Alright, whatever. Nice little neighborhood area there, like that. Cool. Okay, now we can kind of mimic it over here. It's not going to be 100% perfect, because obviously you got different setups. Ooh, no, I don't like that. Let's go with a little bit of a straight spot. Little Pixley, welcome. If I did not see you and you came in earlier, I am sorry, but welcome now. Oh, what in the world happened there? Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna do it like that. It doesn't have to exactly match the other side. Yeah, oh, welcome, Aunt. Oh, Aunt. welcome. Thanks for joining. Alright, right now we're in the process of getting a nice little neighborhood laid out through here. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to do one more right here. Like that. They don't have to be perfectly matching. Awesome, there we go. Alright, so now that we've got our roads set up, obviously there's electricity and everything, but I want to first of all make sure that I get my schools in place. So I think, actually, let's check this high school really quick, because I know the high school is going to touch the back road there. We're going to throw that in right there. Then we're going to go ahead and get our elementary schools. And since they only cover so much, we're going to obviously do it like that. One for each area. I think I'll swap it and throw the elementary schools down here. And do something different with the high school for them. Actually, will it fit down there? No, it won't. I guess I could do that. Yeah, right there. It works. I mean, it's not ideal, but it works. Actually, it's like just kind of put it right there in the corner. Just like that. There we go. And I could do something else on the opposite side there, make it look alright. So we got our schooling. That's fine. You know what? Yeah, I thought so. Let's have a little bit of fun with it. Put 2 of these. Then, like that. Then we'll go back over here. And we'll put in 2 of them. And it's not perfect. I've done way better than that, but you know, kind of like a little bereavement area, something like that. And like I said, it's not totally perfect. We can come back here and detail this out a little better. It's a different time, but I like the fence being open right there. I could possibly run like a walkway or something there. Yeah, now we got all our services, necessary services. Don't have to worry about anything else around here, really. We could throw in... Oh, you know what? Since we put the high school right there, I wonder... No, it won't fit. Darn. We could do it on this side. Just wants to fit right there. See that? It's like it's saying, make me stay right there. I fit perfectly in this one spot. Nah, let's go ahead and go some parks. Gotta grab dinner. Hey, you enjoy your dinner. You got a gazebo and Isla. Is there a over here? Whoa. I'm missing some stuff in the comments there. Getting a little too into this. Alright. We gotta go to the parks. What I want to do is just add in like basketball hoop over here. I guess would be kind of fine. Then we can go with the small park or whoa, small playground. There we go. That's what I was thinking. Over here. And plaza with picnic tables would go nice right there. So we kind of have like this whole block to block out all of our sound. So as far as it goes, obviously my hand isn't going to show up on the darn screen there, but so this whole general area right here is going to be filled with sound from this. All of these buildings and parks are meant to kind of block all that out because they don't really produce any of those noises themselves. So I got a headache. That sucks. Probably from heat or something, maybe. I'm drinking a sports bar while just having headache pills. My lifesaver. I don't know if you're dealing with heat like I am. That's kind of what got me earlier today. I got a little bit of a headache, but just kind of hydrated and a little hair of the dog. And I'm doing better now. So, something I want to do with this area before we go crazy and get all the housing and everything in here now. Because we're going to leave it on pause. Nobody's complaining yet. I got a little bit of whiskey in my mustache. Throw some paths in there. You are 100% right. That is where we're going with this. So, all these areas, I wanted to kind of like right here. give them some access. Same thing here. We're going to kind of just pop this up right here. Access over here. And hey, why not? We'll just throw a little bit there. And just like this. Just kind of break it off that way. I mean, they're not going to be identical, obviously. We got different parks and stuff here. But now... like this. That. Oops. Didn't mean to hit back there. I'm stopping in the center because I want to have the little path this direction as well. And I don't want it to like mess me up and when I try to go complete it all the way through like that. Now we've got that going on. Oh, let's go ahead and finish up getting some paths over here. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a tough one, but I think we can fit it. Yep. And then we'll just, whoops, go like this. Okay, that wasn't going to work. There we go. Go like that. Alright, that works. Now, I got an itch. Okay. Now we come in here and we go to our little selections here. It'd be cool if I could put the little water fountain like right there in the middle of the pathways. That'd be really cool. It would. It'd be awesome. I tried and tried and tried. So what we're gonna do is just add a few benches through here. Boom, 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 boom. Just places for people to hang out. It'd be so great if the little Sims would actually like use these things. Sit down on a bench. I never see them do it. If they do, it's got to be like in any other game than mine. I'm telling you. Make sure they got recycling containers. And then next we're going to do the most awesome thing ever. We're going to add trees. Throw a couple more of these in real fast. Can't have people throwing trash on the ground. Can't. Alright. Now we're going here. Let's go nuts with some trees. Do 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 do. Start adding some trees on the outside here as well. Oh, there's going to be some businesses there. Forgot about that. Right there, probably, though. Then we'll go with, I'm doing a lot of these little ones in this build. I like these trees. They're cool looking. They kind of go with the palms for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my head thinks they go with the palms. And everybody else is like, why are you using those things? I don't know. I'm just using... Oh, no, wait. I got too many over there already. I'm just using them. Oh, I forgot to put a couple trees on this side as well. I really, really wish that I could change the trees on the parks and stuff. Like, the way you can with the roads. Like if I went to the road with the trees over there, I could change it to palms or whatever. I really, 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 really wish I could do that with the parks. That would be the most awesome thing ever. It gives so much more to this game to be able to do that. Like this park here, it's got all these weird stock trees from like the original like types of trees. It'd be great to change them over to these updated ones, the content creator ones, you know. I mean, I think it would look good. I mean, does anybody think I am wrong about that? Being able to change park trees wouldn't look good? I mean, if you think that, then I mean, maybe I should rethink it. I don't know, but I think it would be great. Killer Coconut Way. Make the path intersection into a roundabout and put the fountain in the middle. That's not a bad idea. There's not quite a lot of room there, but that would be pretty neat. Maybe if now I've already placed down all these darn trees. Trees galore. Trees, trees, trees. The one thing I like about adding in all the trees and the grass and stuff like that is it makes the ground super green in there. So like it shows it like, oh yeah, this is a green area through here. Just trying to make sure that I'm kind of consistent with my plants, trees, the grass, all that stuff throughout all this build, this area. And again, the more you put in, the better, because it's going to help reduce the noise pollution. As soon as we get this up and playing, we'll be able to show you all that, because you'll see how red it is at the station there. But like I said, all these trees, the noiseless businesses and stuff like that, they all help out a lot. So I think I'm going to add in another tree here if I can. Alright. Looking good so far. After houses get put in, then we'll work on putting some trees in the backyards, making it look a little more realistic and stuff like that. But that's just kind of like a afterthought once things are there and I can see how the yards are fitting together and stuff like that. So, we've got all this going on. This is going to look good, look good, look good. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to have to add in all the water lines and stuff. I guarantee it, because they're going to complain as soon as I hit play. Jungle trees all over Minecraft. Chef Josh is here. Oh, there he is. Chef Josh, welcome, man. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so now that we've got this in here, I'm going to run this line back here. This is that, and then back here. I'm going to add a few more in. What in the world is going on here? Add a stop. That's what I want. There you go. Then complete line. So we've got that line going, and then we're going to have one going through here. But this is going to continue on, so I don't know if yeah, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and add in a stop, and then we'll just move stops around and stuff like that in the future here. So complete line, that way they can get from the neighborhood over here, go to work. They can get from here, go to the train station. Then I'm going to change this up. This actually, I should have made track through here, and then I'm going to connect it into the track over here so that they can get from this station to this station on one line as well. So, in fact, we'll do that in a few minutes here, probably. Once we get the housing situated, get all the rest of this boring crap done. This right here, mainly, straight line, make sure that's all off. Okay. And, alright, sorry for this. Here we go. I'll try to make it quick. Quick like a bunny. Boom, shakalaka. Boom, boom, boom. Through here, I'm gonna have to continue on over this way because I got more plans. So take this one straight up through here. Take this one straight down from here. Alright, now we can connect these over. Don't have any roads built through here yet. None of those plans are coming out quite yet, but they will soon, so we want to at least get the start of our piping going in. Should run one down the center of this. And now we can cover through here. I mean, I don't really care about being exact in the middle of the road, but I don't want to be like totally like coming out of the roads either, so. This, I think just these two lines should cover pretty much everything. It looks like it did. Man, I'm still thinking about ice cream sandwiches. I really want an ice cream sandwich right now. Nice chocolate vanilla ice cream sandwich. Alright, of course. I think I have like a mustache hair that like curled back into my nose or something, and it's really bugging me all stream it has been doing it. Like it's twisted around and tickling the inside of my darn nose. Ice cream sandwiches. You had one Thursday? I actually ate 2 It's It ice cream sandwiches yesterday. 2 It's It's ice cream sandwiches yesterday. And if you don't know what an It's It is, it's like a oatmeal cookie with a big chunk of vanilla ice cream in it, and then just smothered in a thin layer of chocolate, just melty chocolate, and so damn good. And they make them with mint too. You get that too? Yeah. They just all of a sudden they'll curl up. They're like, "Hi." I'll be in the middle of the day at work, and all of a sudden I'm like, "What is that?" All right, so we've got all this going on. We've got some really cool stuff going on here. I'll finish this line up in a minute. Let's go ahead and get the housing going because, oh, you know what? There's a couple things I did want to do that I did not do yet. I wanted elder care. I think this is a good spot for it here. Covers that a lot. And then child health care. And I figured that would be fine right up here. And I can fix this fence line. Just like that. And yeah, let's go ahead. And we're going to go ahead and throw in a walkway right here. Perfect. Okay. Let's get this done. Let's get it done with. Okay, we need to first of all make ourselves a zone. Whatever. I'll get sloppy for a second here. I don't care. And then we'll go clean it up. Clean up the edges. Just clean up the edges just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, that was too much. There we go. Okay. Daffodil Heights. What an interesting name. Ew, stashes. You know, like them, guys that like them, it goes 100 different ways. I have friends that are like, oh, I can't deal with a stash, but I have no mustache. My brother, for instance, my little brother, no mustache, but has a decent sized beard. Doesn't like the stash. I know girls are the same way. Like, they don't like to kiss a guy with a mustache and stuff like that. So this here is super long. I've been growing it for years. So It would take a special person to be into my facial hair. If they're on the right, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It's the right guy. It just depends. So I was thinking about making like some type of video of like a beard grading video, like a grade a beard. But I figured a couple of females or some like a couple of guys in the fashion industry would be better for it or something like that. I don't know. But like basically like judging beards, giving it like a 0 to 10 judging. And the reason I do that, I thought of this is because I was at the gas station the other day, and there's this guy that works there, and he's got this long beard. I mean, it's not as long as mine, but it's probably about like that long. But it's like this, like, okay, maybe not thick, but think of like how wide my fingers are spread right now. That's how wide the hairs are on this beard. It's long, but like not thick in there at all. So you see his skin up under this beard, right? But it's thin hair. Like here's a hair, here's a hair, here's a hair, here's a hair, here's a hair. Like one of those types of beards. You can get the hair in your nose the way it's annoying. Yeah, you can. Oh, man. Freddie Mercury's mustache? Dude, Freddie Mercury had a killer mustache. Alright. I think this neighborhood, despite our mustache talk here, is ready to go. We've got our child care center there. We've got our elder care. We've got all this other stuff ready to go. Let's do it. Oh, that's what I need to do. I'm going to make sure that the businesses in this area are organic and local produce, for one. Then, we're not going to do anything else in this. We are going to make sure, though, that's what I want. This. I want the mid-century modern. I'm going to show you a couple of the funny things I found out with this mid-century modern in this area here. One, the glitches with the way they're building are kind of funny. Then there's some glitches with the way they connect onto streets and stuff like that, where you're like, wow, they could have really did a little better job than that. And I don't know if it's maybe throw this out there, try to make a few extra bucks to get City Skylines 2 off the ground and out. But, yeah, it's just, you know, to be honest, they didn't really make a whole lot of money off of Remastered either, because they gave it out for free to a lot of people. So I can't really throw that accusation out there. I'll take that back. I don't think they put this Remastered out to make a buck. Maybe they made a few bucks, but I don't think it was like, oh, we're going to use this to make a bunch of money. So, anyway, get that set up. Close. Let's make sure we've got a couple of things in here that I want. As far as free Wi-Fi for this area, it'll help people move in fast. Small business enthusiast. And I think that's all I wanted for that, just to kind of add, like I said, just kind of do the free Wi-Fi. It helps people get into the area really fast. Because they're like, ooh, something nice, something free. I mean, at least that sort of seems like to me. So, we'll see. Alright, let's go ahead, get the houses going. I think what I'm going to do is just use the paintbrush. And then we'll come in and we'll fill in areas that I didn't get with the paintbrush. Like the outside edge there, I want that to specifically be for some business and stuff like that, so I don't want the paintbrush to hit it. So, some areas won't get the paintbrush. And I'll have to fix it. Alright, down this way. Oops, see, I hit something I didn't want painted. Clean that up. And we'll go with the fill choice. Fill that in. Kind of gives me that small paintbrush look again, which is funny. Weird little bug. I wonder though, if I do select, it gives me the square. Now if I go back to fills, it's, nope, does that to me again. It seems to do that every time I select like the paintbrush. It just doesn't want to go back from the circle. Whatever. Whatever. That needs to be taken care of. Don't want any houses being built there. Fix that, fix that, fix that. Fix that, and that, and that. Alright. Oh, wait. Double check down here real quick. Okay. Good to go. Let's hit play and let this play out. In fact, we'll hit play on fast forward and move my head out of the way there so I can see if I'm on the proper. Come on, stop it. Look up, camera. Okay, we are on the proper one. Now, businesses. Oh, shit. I totally screwed up. Because those were not supposed to be houses. It's supposed to be a business. There we go. I wanted just 4 little businesses in there to kind of continue to help out with the... And like I said, that's why we did organic. No noise production. And it helps to hide the noise from this. Don't worry, you'll get power soon. Don't worry. I might actually have to bring you power now that I think about it. Do some businesses along this outside. Hit pause for half a second so I can think about this power situation. And do this. Go like that. And we're gonna have to upgrade our power too, I think. Like, we're gonna really need to upgrade the power. So I think since we can, we don't have to worry about money. We'll go ahead and we'll throw one of these in over here. Somewhere. If I can. If it'll fit. Doesn't want to fit anywhere. I'm sad now. Oh wait, I can fit it there. I don't like that spot though. Really don't like that spot. But we'll fit it there for now. I can move it later on. I just want to make sure I have sufficient power because this neighborhood, this area is going to get built up big. Get out of here, Chris. If you didn't already leave yet, I will say goodbye to you. You have yourself a great night, day, evening, whatever you got going on. All right. Try to get the rest of this finished up really quick here. So, oops, that's not what I want. That's what I want. There's power coming over. It should be sufficient. Let's hit play. So the more housing will build and everything like that. There we go. It's helping out a bunch of them. Just hasn't gotten quite over here yet. So once another house or something builds right here. There we go. That should start working. So now, like I was saying, this area in the center, I did everything on purpose. I wanted to make sure that noise was reduced to that area and that area only. As you can see, the housing and everything isn't going to get disturbed by it. Right through here, over here. That's why we went with just kind of the parks, doing all these little... What in the heck? Oh, I totally screwed up big time. Hold on. This is not supposed to be here. That's not supposed to be there. Oh, man, I totally screwed up. All right, hold on. I got to fix that. Clear those up. Those cannot be housing. Let's make sure there's nothing over here. That's fine. That I don't want to be housing. That's fine. No housing on that spot. There. Okay. So as you can see, this was all designed in order to hide the sound from the neighborhood. There we go, a lot better. And yeah, it's working out great. All the monorail trains are coming in, they're doing their thing. People are actually using it. You can see them getting on and off at the monorail station. They're using the walkways, getting themselves out there, spreading out. Perfect. They're crossing the street in areas they shouldn't. Like, but there's a trail. I couldn't just walk over here to the crosswalk and then left. I had to cross the street like a jaywalker. But hey, it's working out. Got more people walking over here with their dog and everything. So, let's find some of these quick little glitches that I was telling you about. Let's find a place getting built with a pool. Nothing with a pool yet. Oh wait, what do we got going on here? Yeah, there's a pool. It's got to be in the process of getting built. Some of the other things, though, let me show you this. Oh, this one came out fine. So they have this grass, right? Or this fake grass, whatever it is. Kind of looks a little silly going into the outside there, but it's alright. There was a building, though, earlier. They had the fake grass. And the fake grass was, like, encroaching on the concrete there. This is actually all looking just fine. So maybe it was just the way the house was being built on the corner or where it was. But anything with the pool now, let's see if there's anything with the pool popping up. I mean, there is a bunch of houses with pools, but I have to be building one. I should slow it down because it just built one on me and I didn't even catch it. Hey, y'all, you'll get power soon, don't worry. You know, it's funny, when I was building a house with a pool. What do we got going on here? Okay, here we go. So, it starts off like, I think that's a pool. Yeah, see it going downward now? I don't know if it does this on PC. It's like, there's this little, like, gloss of where the water's supposed to be, and it just keeps going down and down and down. At some point, if I give it the right angle, you see that? The pool showed up, and now it pops up. Totally weird, right? Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm really trying to make it grow and good. I'm trying to listen to a lot of this stuff, you know, a lot of Dracart's information and stuff as far as building, keeping my main traffic areas, you know, healthy from getting a lot of buildup and stuff like that. Trying to focus on public transportation as part of the build. I do got to go through and get rid of these stoplights in a lot of areas like that. That helps out with the, you know, traffic as far as vanilla goes, especially on console here. But yeah, just getting rid of noise, like that's something I try to think about with neighborhoods and getting rid of noise. I wanted this here so that people could get on it, leave this neighborhood and get to work, get to where they want to go have vacation at or something like that. So these are things that I was thinking of when I built this up and everything like that. So anyway, it looks like I've actually gone almost 2 hours here today, so it doesn't look like I'm going to quite be able to do the rest of what I got going on here. As I said in the title, this is kind of a big project. I don't know if I put it in the title necessarily, but this is a big project that I have going on. So as you can see, there is a lot of people needed over here. That is why this got built here. And then this all here, this section here is going to be like I said, tourism type of spot or something like that. This will get turned into more housing. This here is going to get turned into more housing, and then this here is going to start to look a little more industrial. And then, like I said, we're going to have the industrial airport on this side and stuff like that. So this is what we're looking at in the future. We're probably going to come back. Maybe we'll do another week of Foosha, like I did with Westwood. I did 3 weeks of Westwood. We'll do 3 weeks of Foosha. We'll come back next week. We'll finish up kind of making this area fit together with the rest of the city here, and kind of growing our industrial area over this way. Oh man, there's a fire. You know what I want to do really quick before I do get out of here is I want to throw down this right here, the fire helicopter depot. They do have to fly over to get water, but I think like right here is a good spot somewhere if I can get it in there. like that. And then there was another one, the hospital airport. The medical depot. I want to put that in somewhere over here too as soon as I get a chance. So probably next week we'll think about that. If there's a good little spot I could put it in. I mean, there would work, but it starts getting noise into the neighborhood. So we're not going to worry about that one right now. I just wanted to throw that in because that fire was making me think of it. So for now, this is what's going on. It's looking really good. Got that noise taken care of. Got the neighborhood building up and everything like that. As soon as more people move into this neighborhood, it's going to take care of all of our issues as far as needing workers in the communities there. Brook Co-op, businesses on the outside of Daffodil Heights here. And things like that. So, Larry, you showed up a little bit late, though. We are getting out of here for the evening, or for the afternoon. But I invite you all to show up next week, 12 o'clock on the dot. It's 9 p.m. Central European time, 12 o'clock Los Angeles time. That's like a 3-hour difference on the East Coast and stuff like that. So wherever you live, do the math, figure it out, get your butts on in here. Let's check it out next week. We're going to come back to Foosha, get this stuff finished up, and then be ready to go back to Westwood the week after that. So I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Thanks for stopping in. Loving the chat. You guys go off in there, and it's so fun. Yeah, have yourself a nice day, night, evening, whatever you got going on, wherever you're at. And I will see you all next time. And here I go, trying to figure out where all the buttons and everything is again, while you guys stare at me and laugh. And there it is. There's our stop broadcast. Take it easy, y'all. See you.